friends, in this video we are going to discuss about the chlorocresol. Okay, this compound is categorized under the antiseptic and disinfectant. In this video we are going to focus on the structure of the chlorocresol, then chemical name, uses and brand name. So how to draw the structure, then how to give the chemical name, and how to draw the from the chemical name to the structure that you are going to learn in this video. So let's start. What is cresol? So basically you have to remember cresol. It is a basic moiety which is present in chlorocresol, which is a cresol. Okay, so it will be metacresol or the para or orthocresol. Okay, so cresol is a category under the phenolic compounds. So hence it is a basic molecule which is present in the cresol, which is a phenol. So you have to draw the benzene ring, then you have to draw the hydroxy group on this benzene ring, so you will be get the phenol. Okay, on meta position. Okay, so in meta position you are having the methyl group. Okay. If you number this compound here from this, if you consider the hydroxyl group is a substituent, so it will be start the numbering from 1 in this position. So numbering you have to done in the way where the another substituent can get the least possible number, means the another substituent should get the lower possible number. So if you number the first number from this one, 1 2 3, then 4 5 6, so it will be the your metacresol or the 3-methyl phenol. If you want to learn about how to give the ortho meta para positions on the aromatic compounds, so I will be give the link in the description which video on the how to give the ortho meta para positions to the aromatic compounds. Then this is your cresol structure. Then let's see what is chlorocresol. If you number this compound, so chlorocresols means what you are having the, there is a para positions. Okay, on para position you are having the chlorine molecules or the chloro group on the fourth position. If you number this one, so you can get the chlorocresols. This is a structure of the chlorocresols. Then look, if you number these compounds 1 2 3 4 5 6. Okay, what is basic moiety, which is a cresol. If you number on this phenolic ring, so you can have the on first position you are having the hydroxyl group, so it will be considered as a phenol. Then on third position you are having the methyl group, on fourth position you are having the chlorine molecules. So what will be the chemical name for the structure? So the chemical name for the structure, which is a 4-chloro. Okay, so while giving the chemical name you have to arrange this group in alphabetical manners, that you have to write down in the alphabetical manners. Hence here is the first which comes, which is a chlorine, so 4-chloro. Then third position we are having the methyl on 3-methyl phenol. Okay, this will be the name for the chlorocresols. This is a chemical name. Also you can write down the 4-chloro is methyl on the meta position, so 4-chloro metacresol. Or you can write down the chlorine on the para positions, hence it is a para-chloro metacresol. This is a chemical name for the chlorocresol. Then we will discuss about the how to draw the structure from the chemical name, means how to draw the structure from chemical name. So let's see, here is a chemical name which is a 4-chloro 3-methyl phenyl. Okay, so you have to draw the first structure of the phenol. Okay, so if you draw the structure of phenol, here is phenol on 3 position you are having the, if you number 1 2 3 4 5 6, on third position we are having the methyl group, so you have to mention the methyl group. Or you can just write down, you can remember the cresol structure. Okay, if you remember the cresol metacresol, you can write down the metacresol structure in the there. Then have look, you have to number the structure 1 3 4 1 3 4 5 6. Okay, so it is basic moiety of the cresol. Okay, it is a cresol one structure. If you number on third position we are having methyl group, just you have to put the chlorine on fourth position. So I have mentioned the chlorine over the fourth position, so you can get the structure of the 4-chloro 3-methyl phenol. You can see on the 4th position 4-chloro 3 methyl and rest of the structure which is a phenol. So there is a chemical name of 4-chloro 3 methyl phenol. So this is the structure of the chlorocrystal. Then look, what are the uses of the chlorocrystal, where the chlorocrystal is used. Okay, so these chlorocrystals having the possessing the disinfectant and antiseptic properties. So it is the first use. Then chlorocrystal is used in the various preparation for the skin disinfectant and wound. For wound and any skin disinfection, you can use the chlorocrystal. Then it will be also used to as a preservative in the creams and other preparation for the external use which contain the water. In any pharmaceutical preparation, you can use the chlorocrystal as a preservative. Then for use as a disinfectant such as hand wash, in hand wash we are having the chlorocrystal. It is commonly dissolved in alcohol in the combination with the other phenol. It is a combination with the other phenol you can use for the hand wash. Okay, so if this chlorocrystal produce the potential life-threatening effect which including the dermatitis, so which are responsible for the discontinuations of the chlorocrystal therapy, that you have to remember this point. And then we'll see the what are the brand names of the chlorocrystal. There are n number of the brand names in the market, but famous market the Preventanol, it is a disinfectant use. Then Clopiderma, which is a cream, and then Calvin NM, which is also cream. Okay, so these are the brand names of the chlorocrystal used in the today's. So this is all about the chlorocrystal. Thank you for watching this video.